Gold contributes significantly to Ghana's economy, and small-scale mining is an important means of livelihood for many low-income Ghanaian households. Small-scale mining produces about 30% of Ghana's total gold output. Known locally as galamsey, from the phrase "gather them and sell," this local Ghanaian term, which means illegal small-scale gold mining in Ghana. Illegal gold mining by Chinese migrants and local in Ghana has had devastating effects on the economy, the environment, communities, as well as women and children's security. Spurred by widespread poverty and a lack of alternative income earning opportunities, illegal artisanal mining is a widespread phenomenon in sub-Saharan Africa. This has compelled our able-bodied young men and women in towns, cities and villages to join the trade. Challenges and issues pertaining illegal small-scale mining. Although illegal gold mining activities contribute tremendously to the local economy of the communities, their operations are criticized heavily throughout Ghana due to their detrimental environmental effects, which many believe outweigh any possible economic and cultural justifications. In the last several years, galamsey mining has ramped up due in part to Chinese investors who bring sophisticated equipment and a lagging economy that makes the prospect of striking gold too sweet to pass. Galamsey occurs either in forest or on water bodies and can result in various issues ranging from contaminated water, deforestation, and social issues like a rise in violent crime. To many in the country, the term galamsey has thus now become synonymous with criminality. The destruction of land and forest by illegal mining has effects on the key elements of production like food and agricultural production, cocoa industry, among others. On food, agriculture, and the cocoa sector. Each year, illegal mining strips some 28 billion tons of material from the earth. This is more than what is removed by the natural erosion of all the earth's rivers. Galamsey, according to the Cocoa Board, has become the single biggest threat to cocoa farming in the country. Cocoa exports have long been closely tied to the country's economic status. Hence, any activity that risks farming communities of viable cocoa lands have the potential to affect the productivity of this sector. Also, most young men within these farming communities have resorted to galamsey instead of farming. The effect is a shortage of basic food commodities in villages and a rise in price of foodstuff in the cities. The productivity of farmlands is greatly reduced after being exposed to the harsh chemicals and treatment of mining activities. According to a cocoa farmer by name Francis Aqua, in an interview of a research I made, he said,
destroying the cocoa farm. Because that is my life. You know, cocoa farming, it's a future. It's my future. They have destroyed my future now. How will I cater for my children and wife? It's a problem now.
On contamination of water bodies. Mining and water have two main relations. The heavy use of water for washing the earth to reveal the mineral, and the mining of alluvial gold. Toxic chemicals like mercury is often left in the water, which contaminates the source of drinking water for many in rural areas and the source of fish and other aquatic life in general. On social effects of illegal mining. It is estimated that Half of those employed in Galamsey operations in Ghana are the youth, women, and children, representing one of the highest in the world. The idea of acquiring quick money has been the motivation behind the children engaging in the illegal mining activities in the mining communities. Most of the young people in such communities do not value the significance of education, hence choosing Galamsey over education. Talking on government efforts, the Small-Scale Gold Mining Act of 1989 implemented a system for obtaining small-scale mining licenses. In 2006, an updated law stipulated that only Ghanaian citizens could receive mining licenses and required permits from the country's Environmental Protection Agency and Forestry Commission. Although some small-scale mining operations therefore do have legal permits, many of them don't, and many partake in illegal activities such as employing foreigners who cruise off hundreds using mercury or using heavy machinery. It is evident that Ghana's government has struggled to balance the economic growth from small-scale mining with environmental and safety protection principles. While government supervises mineral production, very little can be said of the needed strict environmental regulations for mining operations. As a result, mining activities are environmentally destructive, and prices of minerals do not include their full environment cost, that is, cost of eroded land, demand, or polluted rivers and displacement of people. Whereas government has made good efforts in addressing the situation, it is important to take a broader stakeholder assessment on the situation both now and tomorrow, and also implement an all-inclusive strategy in the combating of these menace.